More breaking updates on what's been happening vis-a-vis that entire showdown. We do know now that the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju and Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal are meeting with the chair Om Birla as we speak. Niyamika, I think, will get us more details on what we do know about the agenda of this meet. Niyamika, what are we learning?
Well, yes, that's the latest update which we are getting. It is the Union Minister Kiren Rijiju as well as Arjun Ram Meghwal who are currently holding a meeting with the Lok Sabha Speaker Mr. Om Birla, as this has come after the speech which is being given by the Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, to which many of the BJP MPs had raised objection by saying that he hasn't followed the parliamentary procedures, the conventions are not being followed, and for that reason they had also mentioned about several rules of the parliament procedure in which they are saying that this is a complete violation on the part of the Rahul Gandhi by showing some pictures of the gods of various religions, and for that particular reason they had mentioned that it is not right on the part of Rahul Gandhi to take all these photos within the parliament, to raise such kind of matters, to make such statements which are targeting one particular community, and for that reason they are now having a meeting with the Lok Sabha Speaker because the BJP leaders, BJP MPs, in fact the Union Home Minister Amit Shah had also asked Rahul Gandhi's apology for making such kind of derogatory remarks against the Hindu community, and for that reason now this meeting is taking place. Let's see what is going to come out after this meeting, what is going to be the decision of the Speaker, whether any action is going to be taken or not. That will be decided only after this meeting.
Okay, but Niyamika, what is your reading from your sources in the Congress? You know, when Rahul Gandhi says that I speak for the opposition, he's touched a lot of other issues. He also said that the opposition is not your enemy. So this is what he was trying to convey to the centre, to the BJP. Now, clearly, you see the entire opposition that is led by Rahul Gandhi this time to, not spare any opportunity, whether it's Agniveer, whether it is NEET, whether it's, talking about Hindus and saying that most of the Hindus are violent. Has this been a good start? What the Congress really expected out of Rahul Gandhi?
Well, clearly the opposition is aggressively raising all these issues, whether it is about the alleged misuse of the agencies or the paper leak matter. We have seen today morning itself that how the opposition MPs had held a protest at the parliament premises only. They are continuously raising this demand that there should be a proper, a discussion that should take place within the parliament regarding the NEET issue, and for that reason all these issues are also being mentioned by Rahul Gandhi in his first speech as the Leader of Opposition, as he has also mentioned about the Agniveer scheme. He has raised several questions because he said that this is something which is related to the youth of this country, to which even the Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh had also objected, and he has also said that Rahul Gandhi is trying to mislead the House, and that should not be allowed within the parliament. However, we have also seen that how the opposition MPs are aggressively taking up all these matters, whether it is about the protests or the speeches which they are giving within the parliament. They are trying to corner the government. That can clearly be seen in all these speeches which are coming in from the part of the opposition MPs.
Oh, absolutely. And he obviously tried to also drive a wedge in the BJP when he said that there is no democracy in the party. He tried to say that a lot of these leaders can't speak their minds. Niyamika, are you being joined by a guest? Would you want to quickly take in a word before we move ahead?
Well, absolutely. We have been joined by the Congress Party's OBC Department Chief Captain Ajay Yadav with us. Sir, today Rahul Gandhi has made a statement. It was his first speech within the Lok Sabha in which he has mentioned that BJP is trying to create fear. He said that those who call themselves Hindu, they are creating fear, they are talking about the violence, but to which Prime Minister Narendra Modi has raised an objection, and he said that he cannot target one particular community through this speech. How do you see this, sir?
No, Rahul Gandhi ji, what he meant to say was that the BJP government should not use religion for their political benefit, which they have been doing. He did not target the entire Hindu community. Rather, he said that there should be a caste census, and the limit of 50% should be has already been removed by giving 10% reservation to the upper caste. And by carrying out caste census, it will help in delimitation also. Secondly, it will also give the city scan of the entire society, that whether it is upper caste. Prime Minister said that he has got only there are only two type of people, rich and poor. How would you know who is rich and poor unless until you don't have a don't carry out जातीय जनगणना अगर आप उसका सर्वेक्षण नहीं करेंगे अगर तो आपको कैसे पता लगेगा कौन गरीब है कौन अमीर है।
सर, राहुल गांधी ने मणिपुर की बात की है, अग्निवीर की बात की है, लेकिन उसके बीच में जिस तरह से उन्होंने हिंदू कम्युनिटी की बात करके कहा कि बीजेपी जो है पूरी हिंदू कम्युनिटी को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करती है, इसको मुद्दा बना रही है बीजेपी। कह रहे हैं कि एक इंसल्ट करने की कोशिश की है राहुल गांधी ने, जो कि पार्लियामेंट्री प्रोसीजर्स के खिलाफ है, क्योंकि आप एक कम्युनिटी को टारगेट करके कुछ बात नहीं कह सकते हैं पार्लियामेंट।
नहीं, उन्होंने ये कहा है कि हिंदू केवल बीजेपी की बपौती नहीं है, वो हमारे साथ भी हैं। उनका कहने का मकसद ये था, इसको ये उलट तरीके से इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। एंड सेकेंडली व्हाट ही वांटेड टू से वाज दैट हिंदूज आर not only it is for BJP, they are with Congress also, they are with Samajwadi Party also, they are with other parties also, but BJP is using a tool to just distort his statement. He said that there should be, the limit should be 50% limit should be crossed. And what he said about Agniveer, that is a fact.
Yes,
that, I myself was an army officer, 4 years of service. What will he do after 4 years?
Yes.
So he raised the issues which the media is not raising.
Okay. Niyamika, apologies. I'm just interrupting you here, but we had that first detailed response that has come in from the Congress's OBC, chairman there, and he's obviously talking of the caste census, a lot of other things. Remember, there is a lot of significance to what Rahul Gandhi has said today. The BJP says this is an unwarranted comment. Clearly, you cannot say all Hindus are violent, but what is the larger game plan of the Congress? Let's quickly make way to listen in to more political reactions we have on that big story.
देखिए, लोकसभा में नेता प्रतिपक्ष श्री राहुल गांधी जी ने सत्ता पक्ष को बीजेपी को आईना दिखाया और सवाल खड़े किए, तो सच बात कही तो मिर्ची लग गई बीजेपी के सरकार में बैठे हुए लोगों को। अब हिंदू और मुस्लिम कर रहे हैं, धर्म के नाम पर सियासत नहीं होनी चाहिए, कोई किसी धर्म का ठेकेदार ना बने, ये देश सभी धर्मों का सम्मान करता है। इसलिए राहुल गांधी जी ने कोई ऐसी आपत्तिजनक बात नहीं कही है जिसको लेकर के बीजेपी बेचैन हो गई लोकसभा में। देखिए, लोकसभा में नेता प्रतिपक्ष श्री राहुल गांधी जी ने सत्ता पक्ष को बीजेपी को आईना दिखाया और सवाल खड़े किए, तो सच बात।
So you just had that reaction coming in from Mrityunjay Tiwari of the RJD. Niyamika, one thing is clear, that there is a larger narrative that the opposition now wants to construct. They are obviously using issues like NEET, like Agniveer, but are they also now willing to challenge the BJP on its most strong premise, the most strong plate, if I would say, of the BJP, which is the Hindutva core plate? So are they willing to do that? Are they willing to go that extra mile to say that we are more Hindus than the BJP? And Rahul Gandhi today saying that it's not the BJP, Niyamika, that represents all the Hindus. So he clearly wants to challenge the authority of the BJP on that vote bank.
Well, absolutely, it is a challenge to the BJP, but if you have noticed it, then Rahul Gandhi doesn't only speak about the Hindu community, he has also mentioned about the Muslims, about the Christians, about the Sikhs as well, as he was mentioning about all these gods of different religions, as by mentioning that all of these gods are basically giving lessons, they had given lessons of the non-violence, which is being followed by the Congress party, and that is the only reason why Rahul Gandhi had made a sharp attack upon the BJP by mentioning about the Hindu community
before
in particular,
I come back to you,
because he has said that
exactly
the BJP
has Rahul Gandhi said, how he has stirred that huge row after speaking about Hindus and violence in the same breath.
डरो मत, डराओ मत। और दूसरी तरफ शिव जी कहते हैं डरो मत, डराओ मत, अभय मुद्रा दिखाते हैं, अहिंसा की बात करते हैं, त्रिशूल को जमीन में गाड़ देते हैं, और जो लोग अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं वो 24 घंटा हिंसा हिंसा हिंसा, नफरत नफरत नफरत, असत्य सत्य असत्य। आप हिंदू हो ही नहीं, Just get me that picture of Shiva.
Inside Speaker's office.
हिंदू धर्म में साफ लिखा है, सत्य के साथ खड़ा होना चाहिए, सत्य से पीछे नहीं हटना चाहिए, सत्य से नहीं डरना चाहिए। अहिंसा हमारा प्रतीक है। अभय मुद्रा, ऐसे कीजिए, अभय मुद्रा। भाई ये आप बात समझिए, आप बात समझिए। ये इसलिए चिल्ला रहे हैं क्योंकि तीर जाके दिल में लगा है, दिल में जाके तीर लगा है, इसलिए ये चिल्ला रहे हैं। देखो चुप हो गए, देखिए स्पीकर साहब चुप हो गए सब।
So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Rahul Gandhi's maiden speech as the LOP. What do you think? Did he really score a self-goal, or you believe that he's picked up the real issues all through this evening? That continues to be our top focus story here on Times Now. We quickly head into a break. On the other side, back with more.